Yes, hello once again. I thought I might try this angle because I don't like the way I look in the other one that I've been using so far. Yeah. Lately I made some impersonations of some heavy metal figures. And I would like to say something about what I think about heavy metal today and people, the most famous people in it. Yeah, there are things that I like about metal, and there are things that I don't like about metal. I'm gonna tell you what these things are. Uh, First, let's start with things I like. Yeah, I like that it's really, yeah, it's just a kick. It's a rush. It's exciting to listen to. It gives you a an adrenaline kick, and that's always positive. Yeah, and I like that the playing is really on and singing also for most bands anyway is on a really high level. Compared to for these pop rock or mainstream rock bands. They are not always that, especially when it comes to playing, instrumentation. Uh, they can be a bit boring, to listen to. And that includes even a few bands that are considered as heavy metal, but are a little bit more mainstream, like Iron Maiden, for instance. Yeah, I know. I like Iron Maidens. I mean, generally, I like their music, but in the last 20 or 15 years, I find that their soloing is become has become really, like boring and very predictable, and it's like they recycle their guitar solos, and that's something I don't like very much. Yeah. Uh, but otherwise, yeah, I like high intensity playing and singing that heavy metal provides. Like bands like Slayer, I'm not really a big. I'm not. I do like shredding if it's done in a good way, a tasteful way. I don't like too much shredding, and with these bands to just like just use that all the time. But yeah, I don't think many metal bands of today don't really. I find those who shred the most or too much are those like progressive metal bands like Dream Theater and Symphony X, and a few others, I'm sure. Uh, yeah, and I although I do like those bands too, but I that's one thing that I never liked, like John Petrucci, especially after the album what 6 degrees of separation. Actually, yeah, it began in the train of thought phase. You really started shredding too much, and I couldn't really enjoy that because it's like, and the same with Yngwie Malmsteen, for instance. It's just like he starts perhaps with a melody, some kind of meaningful melody, but then he just turns it into a shred Shredfest, just and yeah, I'm sure it's fun for youngsters to listen to, but and it impresses the younger listeners. I'm sure those who aspire to be such guitar technical wizards, but in a musical way, it's not really what I wanna hear. And now to the things that I really don't like about metal. Yeah, I guess first thing I guess is the black clothes. What I don't get is why the whole heavy metal guys must wear black all the time, just black. I just don't get it, like if you wear a different color, like brown or red or blue, it's like you're not a good heavy metal man, a good metal, you're not a metalhead. The other metalheads, the metal fans will just freeze you out, like if you don't wear black all the time. That's so silly, I think, so stupid, and yeah, of course I understand why the musicians have to do it, like, if it's a part of a certain image, about being dark and, and moody and all that stuff, a little dangerous. But, fans, I don't get it really. They go to such extremes, and yeah, there's that brings me to point number two why I don't like heavy metal is the fans. I'm sorry to say so, but I've been to metal concerts a few times, and what I really didn't like is these stupid, idiotic meatheads who keep cheering, in the middle of the song. Like, I was once to an Opeth concert, for instance, and they have, these loud parts in the song and these quiet parts. And every time a loud part ended and a quiet one started, they started cheering, like, "Rrr." I was like, what the fuck are you cheering for? It's not the end of the song, you fucking idiots. Like, I, I really don't get it, and they are like so, they think like they just because they wear black and drink beer, they are such, big macho man. Yeah, we are metalheads. Watch out, like it's so stupid, man. It's the lowest level of the male primate, intelligence and behavior. Yes, and I couldn't enjoy myself always because of some idiotic metal fans, like, that just, kept and, to them they are, a concert is not a concert if they don't get drunk, and it's really, it's like, why can't I just come here because of the music? Like, why can't you just come here because of the music? Just listen to the music, man, and shut the fuck up and don't drink too much, and how can you really enjoy yourself if you're gonna spend the rest of the night puking your guts out? I just don't get it, But it's up to them, it's their choice. A Metallica concert I was at, it was like most, like 90% of the crowd were drunk, and they just kept going and coming back with these beer uh, boxes of beer, cardboard. It was sold in a cardboard box, Uh, I think alcohol should not be sold during a concert because it can really, it can lead to bad things like people getting too drunk and starting to fight or starting or throwing things on the band and acting like fucking morons, like monkeys, and that's what I really don't like about metal because you will not find this at a at a normal concert for like a pop rock band. You will not find this usually. Perhaps sometimes there's always some crazy fucking idiot jerk that's gonna you know come around, but this is not so regular in or common at some kind of mainstream rock concert, like and it's mostly. Actually, I've been to a Dream Theater concert, and I didn't see such people. Like, but it's mostly these who listen to Iron Maiden, Metallica, Megadeth, all these bands, like that are really metal, purely metal. Even though Iron Maiden, I don't think it's purely metal, but anyway, others view them as such. I think and so here in Norway, it's really a big thing. Heavy metal is really popular, just like much anywhere else in Europe or West. But it's really a kind of really the most extreme kind of metal that is the most popular, and that is more black metal, of course. Um, so and I don't really get this metal. I don't really get that music because to me it sounds like just a bunch of noise, band making guitars going like drrrr, and the drums doing the same drrrr, like machine guns, and the singers just do, that's who can enjoy that. I don't really get that. I really don't, you know. So that was pretty much all I had to say about this. I know some will not like this, of course, but I don't really give a shit. So it's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. So just remember that.